afternoon. My name's Tami, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel, From Gratitude to Greatness. I began this channel last year. I think it was spring of last year, and just posted videos off and on gratitude. But now just recently I decided, since I'm not presently working, that I would make a few different videos per week. So I've made cooking videos, crafts. I decorated my entryway. I made one on meditation and grounding and cooking. So it's just a little bit of variety for me to do. I know the algorithm of YouTube, it just doesn't work out right when you do different things. But anyway, I'm gonna do my thing, and it's different. It's different every time that I post a video. So it gives me variety, it gives you variety. So I hope that you'll come back and like and subscribe. You know, I'm a woman, you know, older in my years, 63 years old, and my kids are grown. I have one grandchild and one on the way, and an empty household. So you know, I have hobbies, so you'll get to know my hobbies. You know, one of them is gardening. I have a great garden that I'll begin in the spring. I started planting some seedlings inside, and I did a video on that just recently, if you'd like to check it out in my video section. But today, I don't know if you were here for my last meditation video. It's kind of a mystic, magical meditation that I did the other day, and I'm gonna continue with the mystical, magical meditation right now. So anyway, I'm gonna show you how to ground if you don't know how to do that. So we'll start with grounding, and then we will go into our mystical, magical meditation. So anyway, please like and subscribe. I'd really be grateful. You know, I have so many things in my life to be grateful for, and as you can see behind me, I live someplace beautiful. Usually there's lots of ducks and geese out behind me, and I have 2 blue herons that live out there, and then there, of course, there's coyotes, unfortunately, and raccoons, and you know, I just really enjoy walking over there. On the other side, there's trails and a couple other ponds. This is actually a slough behind me, and it connects to the water at the beach. So anyway, let's start with our grounding. So we're gonna close our eyes gently, and it's best if it's a nice day. I should be sitting outside, but there's neighbors that are making noise, so we're sitting inside in front of the window. So anyway, I'm on the 2nd floor, so I'm gonna make what's called a grounding cord, and it's gonna go from between my 2 hips, my lower spine, my root chakra, and I'm going to imagine it going through my chair, down through my floor, down through the 2nd floor, the bottom floor, just going down. And I have mine, grounding cord is like tree roots, and it's just gonna be brown like tree roots today. You can make yours colorful. Sometimes I make mine gold, sometimes I make it rainbow color. Just today I feel like the color of nature. So I went down through the bottom floor, down through the foundation, hit that earth, down through the dirt, down through all the little mycelium and small roots, down through the loose rocks, down, 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 down through larger rocks and sand. Keep going down, and my roots are spreading out wider and wider, as if it were a real tree. Down, down, down through the beautiful rocks, down through a cave. In the cave there's beautiful crystals, white crystals. Down, down through those crystals, down through the amethyst, beautiful crystals, down to beautiful blue crystals, down, down to the magma, down. Stretch those roots out, secure them into the center of the earth. Secure them throughout the rocks and the crystals. There you go, now you're secure. Now you're grounded down. Make that a little bit tight. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna imagine that you have 2 doors on the bottom of your feet. And you're gonna open those up, and you're going to take Earth's golden energy from the center of the earth, and you're gonna bring that up through your feet, up to your ankles. Twirl it around, twirl that beautiful golden energy. Twirl it up further, further through your calves. Feel that warmth of the golden energy up to your knees, swirling, swirling. Now swirl it back down. Feel the warmth as it goes back down. Now bring it back up from your feet again, up through the calves, up through your knees. Just imagining its beautiful earth energy, earth's wonderful energy. Bring that energy up through your calves again, up through your knees, up through your thighs, up to your hips, swirling it around, spiraling upwards. Feel the warmth. Now, up through your hips, up to your midsection. Feel the warmth as it travels up. Imagine that beautiful earth energy. Up, up through your chest, up, up towards your neck. Break the energy apart and swirl it down your arms and to your hands. Feel the warmth, feel the tingling energy in your fingertips. Swirl that golden energy, swirl it back up to your neck. Continue on, swirl that energy, that beautiful warm energy up through your head, up through your third eye, up to your crown chakra. Swirl that energy out of your crown chakra. Swirl it down around your body. Circle your body with that energy back into the earth, back into the earth. Do it once again. You can do it a little bit quicker. This time up through your feet, up through your legs, up through your hips and your chest, and up to your neck, out to your arms, out to your fingers, that warm energy, up through your head to your third eye, out your crown chakra, and around and down your body again. You're surrounded with a beautiful earth energy in your aura now. Back down into the earth. And now your body is filled with the beautiful earth energy. You use your imagination every time and just let it swirl. And it's a great idea if you do this in the morning when you wake up. You can step outside and do it barefoot in the grass. That would be wonderful. You get a better effect. And do that after you wake up in the morning when you're drinking your coffee. You could do it midday, do it again in the evening. It just keeps you anchored down. It keeps your mind from, just up in the air, you know, confused. It helps just keeping you grounded, keeping you in touch with yourself and your body. So it's a great thing to do. Daily, a few times a day is wonderful. And then you get faster at it. You can just run your energy and ground really quick, you know, just in a few minutes. Okay, now let's go into our mystical, magical meditation. So today, I'm gonna take you to a fantasy circus. Imagine there's Ferris wheels, there's merry-go-rounds, there's beautiful clowns, there's fairies flying around. And today you decide, oh, I'm gonna ride on that beautiful, beautiful unicorn on the merry-go-round. You gently get on softly on the unicorn, climbing up, holding the center bar, the golden center bar. Gosh, you feel magical already. The operator turns on the merry-go-round. You're the only one on there today, but you feel wonderful. You feel like a child again. You feel free and just wonderful. You go around on the merry-go-round on your brilliant, white, sparkly unicorn, kind of fluorescent in color. It actually feels soft. It feels real. It doesn't feel wooden or plasticky. It feels comfortable, soft. You touch the head of the unicorn below its horn. It's soft like a real unicorn. You're going around slowly on the unicorn on the merry-go-round. You go around a couple times, and then gently, ever so gently, the unicorn begins to rise up in the air. You're like, oh my, what's happening? It feels so wonderful, like a dream when you're flying. The unicorn takes off from the merry-go-round, and wings, beautiful wings spread out, and you're flying. You're flying through the brilliant blue sky, flying around the circus, looking down at all the people below. It looks so magical. It looks so fairy tale-like. The unicorn looks around at you and winks up at you with those beautiful blue eyes. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. I'm flying. You fly up higher in the sky. All of a sudden, you're surrounded by white fluff. You're going through a beautiful white cloud. It looks like a giant, soft bunch of cotton candy. It's so beautiful. It looks like you could just lie on there and go to sleep. So lovely. You fly through the cloud. You fly above a forest, above a lake, a beautiful lake. You look down, the unicorn goes down a little bit closer, and you see fish jumping as if they're joyful, jumping, and it looks so brilliant green. That water is brilliant greenish blue. You're like, wow. It's the most beautiful lake I've ever seen. And the fish are so magical and beautiful. And you notice, what do you notice? Giant tortoises lying beside the lake. Oh my gosh, look look at the white one. There's an albino. Look how gorgeous he is. He looks up at you and your unicorn, smiles a bit and winks at you. You go flying around through the forest, out near the ocean. You're flying over the ocean. It's so brilliant and crystal blue. You notice dolphins jumping, playing with balls. It's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. They're so happy and joyful. You get down, you fly down a little bit closer to the beach. And there's all these little fairies flying around. Beautiful wings, fluorescent pink, fluorescent purple, fluorescent green. They're so beautiful and wondrous and magical. As you keep flying on your unicorn, you fly along the coastline. There's whales, beautiful whales, just enjoying swimming in the water, the crystal blue water. It's so magical, so beautiful. You fly a little bit further. You fly over the edge of a city. The unicorn tells you, this is where you spread your light. You spread your light of love. You spread it throughout the city, throughout all of the people, all of the animals. You spread your sparkles of light. Your light's gonna start out small, but it's gonna grow larger and larger and spread over the whole entire city. As you feel the light growing in your chest, it flows out over the city and turns into brilliant, brilliant sparkles. Flows down, comes across all of the people in the city, spreading your love, person by person by person. How do you feel? You feel wonderful. You feel joy. You feel happiness. You feel love. You said, wow, I did that. I spread love to that whole city. That whole city. The city lights up with brilliant lights. Oh, so brilliant. The love is there. The love is growing. All from the seed you planted, with your little light growing larger and larger, larger than life. The unicorn turns around, flies over the ocean, over the trees, over the lake, over all of the beautiful, wonderful places that Earth has to offer. The unicorn slowly comes upon the circus. The unicorn lands softly on the merry-go-round. The unicorn right there below you. You upon the unicorn. Your very beautiful unicorn. You grasp the bar again. The unicorn doesn't feel so soft anymore, but yet he turns around and blinks at you. A little wink of happiness, of joy, of wonderment. You have landed. You have spread love throughout the city. You are light. You are brilliant light and joy and love. That's what's in your heart. life. You are love. You are light. You are peace. Slowly, everybody wiggle your fingers and your toes, and remember that feeling of flying. Keep that in your mind and your heart, the feeling of joy as you wake. You come back to reality. And remember the magical tour on the unicorn. Remember that in your heart. And remember, every day, every hour, have love in your heart for others, no matter who they are, no matter what they've done. A little bit of love, it spreads like wildfire. Anyway, thank you for joining me with my meditation today. And I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And like and subscribe. Share if you'd like. Remember that I'm new at this. I'm not good at editing. I'm learning everything from scratch by myself. So this is me. This is my authentic self. And I'd like to thank my friend Mando Unique. He's the one who made the music for this meditation, so I'm really grateful for him. And I'm grateful for all of you, and I'm just grateful for my life. And every morning when you wake up, first thing, think of something you're grateful for. I mean, there are millions of things to be grateful for. Millions. Just give it some thought. Go on a walk. Think about it. Anyway, sending love out into the world, okay? Have a great one. Thank you.